사도행전 12장. 그때 헤롯 왕이 손을 들어 교회 중에서 몇 사람을 해하려 하여 요한의 형제 야고보를 칼로 죽이니, 유대인들이 이 일을 기뻐하는 것을 보고 베드로도 잡으려 할새 때는 무교절 기간이라. 잡음에 옥에 가두어 군인 4씩인 4패에게 맡겨 지키고 6월절 후에 백성 앞에 끌어내고자 하더라. 이에 베드로는 옥에 갇혔고 교회는 그를 위하여 간절히 하나님께 기도하더라. 헤롯이 잡아내려고 하는 그 전날 밤에 베드로가 두 군인 틈에서 두 쇠사슬에 매여 누워 자는데, 파수꾼들이 문 밖에서 옥을 지키더니 호련히 주의 사자가 나타나매 옥중에 광채가 빛나며 또 베드로의 옆구리를 쳐 깨워 이르되 급히 일어나라 하니 쇠사슬이 그 손에서 벗어지더라. 천사가 이르되 띠를 띠고 신을 신으라 하거늘 베드로가 그대로 하니 천사가 또 이르되 겉옷을 입고 따라오라 한대 베드로가 나와서 따라갈새 천사가 하는 것이 생시인 줄 알지 못하고 환상을 보는가 하니라. 이에 첫째와 둘째 파수를 지나 시내로 통한 쇠문에 이르니 문이 저절로 열리는지라. 나와서 한 거리를 지나매 천사가 곧 떠나더라. 이에 베드로가 정신이 들어 이르되 내가 이제야 참으로 주께서 그의 천사를 보내어 나를 헤롯의 손과 유대 백성의 모든 기대에서 벗어나게 하신 줄 알겠노라 하여 깨닫고 마가라 하는 요한의 어머니 마리아의 집에 가니 여러 사람이 거기에 모여 기도하고 있더라. 베드로가 대문을 두드린대 로데를 하는 여자아이가 영접하러 나왔다가 베드로의 음성인 줄 알고 기뻐하여 문을 미처 열지 못하고 달려들어가 말하되 베드로가 대문 밖에 섰더라 하니 그들이 말하되 네가 미쳤다 하나 여자아이는 힘써 말하되 참말이라 하니 그들이 말하되 그러면 그의 천사라 하더라. 베드로가 문 두드리기를 그치지 아니하니 그들이 문을 열어 베드로를 보고 놀라는지라. 베드로가 그들에게 손짓하여 조용하게 하고 주께서 자기를 이끌어 옥에서 나오게 하던 일을 말하고 또 야고보와 형제들에게 이 말을 전하라 하고 떠나 다른 곳으로 가니라. 날이 새매 군인들은 베드로가 어떻게 되었는지 알지 못하여 적지 않게 소동하니 헤롯이 그를 찾아도 보지 못하매 파수꾼들을 신문하고 죽이라 명하니라. 헤롯이 유대를 떠나 가이사랴로 내려가서 머무니라. 헤롯이 두로와 시돈 사람들을 대단히 노여워하니 그들의 지방이 왕국에서 나는 양식을 먹는 까닭에 한 마음으로 그에게 나와 왕의 침소 맡은 신하 블라스도를 설득하여 화목하기를 청한지라. 헤롯이 나를 택하여 왕복을 입고 단상에 앉아 백성에게 연설하니 백성들이 크게 부르되 이것은 신의 소리요 사람의 소리가 아니라 하거늘 헤롯이 영광을 하나님께로 돌리지 아니하므로 주의 사자가 곧 친히 벌레에게 먹혀 죽으니라. 하나님의 말씀은 흥왕하여 더하더라. 바나바와 사울이 부조하는 일을 마치고 마가라는 요한을 데리고 예루살렘에서 돌아오니라.
Acts 12. About that time Herod the king laid violent hands on some who belonged to the church. He killed James the brother of John with the sword, and when he saw that it pleased the Jews, he proceeded to arrest Peter also. This was during the days of unleavened bread. And when he had seized him, he put him in prison, delivering him over to 4 squads of soldiers to guard him, intending after the Passover to bring him out to the people. So Peter was kept in prison, but earnest prayer for him was made to God by the church. Now when Herod was about to bring him out, on that very night, Peter was sleeping between 2 soldiers, bound with 2 chains, and sentries before the door were guarding the prison. And behold, an angel of the Lord stood next to him, and a light shone in the cell. He struck Peter on the side and woke him, saying,
Get up, quickly.
and the chains fell off his hands. And the angel said to him,
"Dress yourself and put on your sandals."
And he did so. And he said to him,
"Wrap your cloak around you and follow me."
And he went out and followed him. He did not know that what was being done by the angel was real, but thought he was seeing a vision. When they had passed the first and the second guard, they came to the iron gate leading into the city. It opened for them of its own accord, and they went out and went along one street, and immediately the angel left him. When Peter came to himself, he said,
"Now I am sure that the Lord has sent his angel and rescued me from the hand of Herod and from all that the Jewish people were expecting."
When he realized this, he went to the house of Mary, the mother of John, whose other name was Mark, where many were gathered together and were praying. And when he knocked at the door of the gateway, a servant girl named Rhoda came to answer. Recognizing Peter's voice, in her joy she did not open the gate, but ran in and reported that Peter was standing at the gate. They said to her,
"You are out of your mind."
But she kept insisting that it was so, and they kept saying,
"It is his angel."
But Peter continued knocking, and when they opened, they saw him and were amazed. But motioning to them with his hand to be silent, he described to them how the Lord had brought him out of the prison. And he said,
"Tell these things to James and to the brothers."
Then he departed and went to another place. Now when day came, there was no little disturbance among the soldiers over what had become of Peter. And after Herod searched for him and did not find him, he examined the sentries and ordered that they should be put to death. Then he went down from Judea to Caesarea and spent time there. Now Herod was angry with the people of Tyre and Sidon, and they came to him with one accord. And having persuaded Blastus, the king's chamberlain, they asked for peace, because their country depended on the king's country for food. On an appointed day, Herod put on his royal robes, took his seat upon the throne, and delivered an oration to them. And the people were shouting,
"The voice of a god, and not of a man!"
Immediately an angel of the Lord struck him down, because he did not give God the glory, and he was eaten by worms and breathed his last. But the word of God increased and multiplied. And Barnabas and Saul returned from Jerusalem when they had completed their service, bringing with them John, whose other name was Mark.